Jealousy gets a bad reputation. People call it toxic, weak, immature. But what if I told you it's not ugly? It's actually a signpost. Not a monster to be suppressed, but a messenger trying to guide you home. Because when you feel jealousy, it's not because you were broken. It's because you spotted something deep in your soul that recognizes. And instead of seeing it as a threat, you need to start seeing it as a clue. I'd like you to imagine your internal GPS. It doesn't work off logic. It runs on planning. It runs on emotion. And jealousy is like a route marker lighting up in red. Over there, look at that. That's the thing you're secretly wired for, but never believe you could reach. It's not here to hurt you. It's here to wake you up. So let's look at why jealousy feels so shameful. Because actually, it makes you feel behind. It makes you feel less than. It taps into every wound about worthiness, comparison, scarcity. But what if jealousy isn't here to drag you down? What if it's your deepest unmet longing finally speaking up? Of, I want that too. Not because you're greedy, not because you're shallow, but because there's a version of you waiting on the other side of that desire. So let's look at from comparison to clarity. Most people weaponize jealousy against themselves. They're better than me. I'll never have that. What's wrong with me that they get that life? But here's the truth. It's not about them. Never was. It's definitely all about you and what you've been taught to believe you can't have. But if you flip the jealousy lens, it becomes the most honest reflection of your suppressed potential. So let's have a look at the truth behind the triggers. You're not jealous of them, you're jealous of what you think you can't be. You're grieving the version of you who never got the chance. You're aching for a reality you decided you weren't allowed to have. But it's not too late. What you feel drawn to isn't random. It's resonance. Your soul is saying, hey, remember me? This is where we were heading before the world told us to stop. So let's look at how to work with it. Firstly, stop shaming yourselves. Secondly, get curious. Ask, what is this jealousy really showing me about what I want? What am I afraid will happen if I go after the thing that I want myself? And then thirdly, take inspired microaction, not in spite of your jealousy, because of it. If someone's freedom triggers you, create some space in your week. If someone's confidence gets under your skin, speak up once where you would normally stay silent. And then use it as a mirror, use it as a compass. And in my final reframe, jealousy isn't petty, it's profound. It's the whisper from the part of you that still believes there's more out there. It doesn't mean you're ungrateful. It doesn't mean you're mean-spirited. It means you still care. And that caring is sacred, because underneath every jealous thought is a buried dream, a life unlived, a self unexpressed, a desire unspoken. So the next time jealousy hits, don't blame it, follow it. It's not your shadow, it's definitely your signpost. And it's pointing right back at you as to who you were always meant to be. So be brave.